shall continue if everyone else is good. Alright, so, did you consider your plans of transport?
It sounded like we were going with the talk to Gale option.
Yep.
Confirm.
Alright. Griscoll, you ask Griscoll if you've seen him. He's down at the dock. You, sir, heard that he's down at the dock still treating his ship to a lot of different things, apparently. So, you all go down to the docks. Let's just keep you there. Go to the lovely docks, and you will find the gentleman there.
If you change maps, you didn't see it.
What?
You said the gentleman there, and you said it in such a way that I thought maybe there was a map change.
No, there's no map change.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Gozo, and once more you actually kind of find him in the same place that you did in the chat. A reminder of what? Wait, Alt Z. Oh wait.
Shift Z.
Thank you. There we go. Just a reminder what he looks like. Blah blah blah. So he's standing over by his ship. They seem to be loading up with some cargo now that he sees you all approach. Good to see you. Good to see you all. What's up? What do you need?
Oh, it's good to see you as well. Have you been enjoying the family?
Yes, it's been nice. 15 years or so, but good times. How about you all? How's the guild life?
The Talon Republic was interesting.
Well, you haven't directly dealt with them technically. His eyes kind of shift off of this. But that's another time. So, but I assume you're here for other reasons?
Yes, we're looking for, efficient passage to the mainland.
Without using magic, because I went colorblind last time someone tried to teleport me.
You got lucky. I once saw someone teleport, just went up in ash. That wasn't fun. That was... Oof. But, I think I can do that. Depends on where you want to go.
We were looking at, was it Uxal?
Oh, he can get all the way up to Uxal, but, anywhere along the coast there would work.
Yeah, it looks like they're Brennan or Asgad. Asgad looks like it's on the coast.
Uxal, yeah. Bit of a trip, but it's no Brennan. That's fine. As long as it cannot tell him, we're fine. But I think I can do that. We'll need a bit. I'll give you a discount of coin, but I'll need at least a little bit for provisions, unless you wish to bring your own. Things of the like.
I'll cook for the crew if I don't have to pay.
More for transporting. Let's call it. How many of you?
5.
Yeah.
Plus 2 familiars, animal companions. I'm not sure what you classify them as. And.
Oh right. Oh yes, Cyrus. Right. And that giant cat.
Well, the cat can become house cat size, so that's not as much of an issue.
Yeah,
Let's call it.
Bob and Steve and
That's a five humanoids, and Eric does not have a mount, so 6 animals of various sizes.
Let's call it 50 gold for the whole thing. Fair?
Fair enough. You don't want me to take that out of the loot crate since that's what that's there for?
No, I can do it.
Alright.
I'll hand him over 30 gold and 2 platinum.
Thank you. Alright. It isn't time sensitive, is it?
I don't believe there is any notice on the board that it was.
Well, it depends on what you mean by time sensitive, but you know.
I mean, it has to get there eventually.
I mean, is there a time limit you're limited to?
You're the one who took the flyer. Was
I'll glance at the flyer.
There seems to be no pressing urgency to it. Seeming urgency to it.
Okay. No rush on this one.
All right. Because my ship still will to get everything properly shipshape. I could get it done by tonight, but I would like to do a few tests before we properly head off. So, if you don't mind, we can leave early morning tomorrow.
That works for me. Kiyomi?
I have no qualms with this.
I would ask Lynn, but he seems to have a strange AFK symbol over his head.
Strange case of what?
A
Away
strange
from
case
keyboard.
of AFK over his head. Is Sierra doing well?
I don't know. Hold on.
And begins to mass panic. As we tell her that she has to go on a ship again.
Oh no!
I mean, technically we could just put her to sleep for the whole trip.
I remember talking to her about this before, and it's like, she doesn't like it, but if it's a sturdy boat, I think she said she can bear it, as long as she's not near an edge. Near anything, really.
Oh dear lord. I really want to mess with... I really want to mess with Cyrus now.
Your funeral.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could survive the trip.
Your funeral. I don't think, by the sound of it, there will be any qualms to leaving the next day. This would give you time for provisions or anything you want to do before you leave.
Yeah.
Get a good night's rest. Right? So, alright. So, I will see you at... He looks at the clock tower, at the clock tower, because there's only one. They only need one. I'll see you at about 6 tomorrow. We'll shove off then. Have what you need by then. If you find you need to bring extra supplies, we'll have to talk a bit more payment for shipment. Also, should I be aware of anything in particular? People to look out for, sicknesses, seasickness.
Cyrus might get a little nauseous.
We have things for that. Alright, I shall see you all tomorrow then. And he moves back onto the rover. It's actually boards the rover itself and starts talking to a couple of the people.
Okay. Well, Kimmy, do you have anything that you need to get? I take it that's a no. Did we just... Hello?
Hello.
I'm being too quiet now.
Oh, okay. You do exist.
Technically, and then you asked if that actually means no, and I said you are correct.
Oh. Well, between now and then, would you care for some drinks?
Did you hear my response?
No.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Okay. I said no, not particularly.
Oh, Tris, were you told the plan?
No.
Essentially, Gail asked the party if they were willing to wait at least until early morning tomorrow for him to properly get prepped for launch.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem.
Cool. The rest of the party didn't either, so...
Depending on Sierra's response, it gives me time to breed her, make her sleepy juice.
Oh yeah, and Gail also mentioned he has things that can help with that too.
When this came up before, I think she was fine as long as she didn't have to be on the side, but we'll see if she retcons that.
Yeah. Inara will look a bit bemused at Keely. But I see how it is. It's okay to get me drunk.
Kai in the background, but you always get drunk.
You know what? Fine. I will drink. If you can drink that one drink we had and not get drunk.
Okay then. That sounds like a good bet.
You remember what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you manage to not get inebriated from that, then I will drink it as well.
I have to. I have to make true once again the rumors of the war.
You okay there, Eric? Or
What?
Your mic's picking up your breathing again.
That's because I had to move it closer so you guys can actually hear me. One second, I'll push it away.
Take that stupid mask off.
What?
He was breathing heavy into the mic, and I was quoting Snoke with the the stupid mask off.
You're nothing but a child in a mask. Oof.
And take that thing off. I can't understand you.
Seriously, it's like that movie
You guys still
was
hear me clearly right now,
systematically deconstructing shit.
Yeah, yes we can.
Okay.
Okay, yes we can what?
Can hear him, basically.
Yeah. So, is Griscoll willing to part with the Blackie core?
You return, and Griscoll kind of sends off some people with some food, and he listens to your request. Slowly blinks, like you can slowly move his eyelids up and down. Like, I'm sorry. In my old age, I must have misheard you. What?
The drink you have, that must have come from one of the abyssal plains. The drink that slays giants.
And you want to drink it
Again.
again?
Well, I have a reputation I must maintain and uphold.
You have a life to maintain. You have your senses to maintain.
Listen, if I survive this, I'm sure the
You'll survive.
I'm sure the Great One will be happy.
Yes, I realize there is prudence in facing your enemy, but there is such a thing as a pirate victory, young one.
I'll glance over at Kiyomi.
I'm just going to shrug. I said drink the strongest drink. And don't get drunk. It's whether or not Griscoll considers that a drink.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to specifically drink that.
I mean, it was implied. But semantics are a thing.
Griscoll pinches the bridge of his nose. Just as he hears this.
Griscoll, are you saying I'm not fluffy enough for such a drink?
What does fluff have to do with it?
Because I was able to drink it and not really get drunk, unlike him last time. And he's jealous.
Looks at both of you. Who's am I? Who got you that bottle?
Maybe a little envious. It was.
I didn't get you that bottle, did I?
It was really quite impressive.
It was who got you that bottle? I'm honestly curious.
It was you.
It must be.
That was weird. It's like it was me. Oh shit! It was me.
Like he
What
looks
have I
back like,
done?
forgive me, it's my old age. Was it? I'll have to check again for something. He goes back down into the cellar. Is gone for a few minutes.
Eric, did I give you the Aegis of Recovery yet?
I believe you have, yes.
Okay.
Comes back with the familiar bottle. Plops it. It was this, yes.
Indeed.
Yes, that was... This is the watered-down version.
Ooh, there's a stronger version?
As with any skill challenge in a JRPG, you have to repeat it, many times.
How about this? Since you're so persistent and such. He takes 2 shot glass. Actually, he's like, are you positively sure?
It's the closest thing here to sun wine that I can get.
Sun wine?
Yeah.
Like out of game sun wine?
Oh, it's something that it was in the Catfoot book. It's something only the I think it actually says you have to be a follower of Sekhmet to make this. But it's based off of the part of the legend where Sekhmet was basically quelled from her rage by the copious amounts of blooded wine. The sun wine in this has the equivalent strength of like 3 strong alcoholic drinks. It can immediately end a barbarian's rage if drank. If a clergyman drinks it, it provides some bonuses to their divine abilities, and if you coat it on armor and such, it provides a temporary damage reduction effect. It's meant to be... It's a ritualistic drink. It's a really strong ritualistic drink.
Cat just added you to the call? What?
Her cat probably hit the call button.
Wow, that's funny. But, hey, David, is that in the book or anything like that? Oh, you said the Catfoot book.
Yeah, the Catfoot book.
Did I have that?
I believe I sent it to you.
Chicken.
It's actually a drink I would like to make just because of not just because of its game purposes, just because it'd be nice to make something specific to the character's religion. Though it counts as a wondrous item.
Oh yeah, with the way you're describing it, yeah.
Yeah, BOHR Advanced Catfolk. One moment.
BORH. Yeah, there it is. I have it.
Yep.
Okay.
Preference item, bliss water, imbue with aura and mantle of calm, must worship Sekhmet. Now I have no idea if this black stuff is actually more potent or not than the sun wine, but that's just what Kinar is saying.
Okay. From your experience of it, and let me read someone real quick. You're not on a boat yet. It's the it's the prep for that. He's the captain of the ship. Wants to have at least another day and a half day to prep the ship properly to get everything gung-ho before you hit set sail. The extremely potent spirit. Okay, from your experience, I would say that the drink that you had isn't necessarily. It's no sun wine, like specifically, but holy shit, it was pretty powerful. It's the closest you can get to sun wine without the holiness, basically.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have that nice, hopeful religious
Divine
feel to
touch to it.
Yeah, it doesn't have your particular blend to it, but it is certainly very alcoholically just powerful.
This drink is alcoholically inclined, guys.
Yes, it is. It is alcoholically inclined. So, yeah, after Griscold says sun wine. Duly noted.
All I can say is that I'm not having any unless he can drink this and not be drunk this time.
Oh no. You're getting involved.
Damn it.
You are wanting your Firebrand brother to partake of this drink.
He actually insisted on this. I gave the condition for me to drink.
He turns back to Kinyara. Really?
Well, this is the strongest drink that I drank before. Is it not? I'm merely abiding by the spirit of the agreement.
The abiding truth.
He's slow. He does the Picard facepalm of the just slowly.
Did you do the double Picard facepalm?
No, just with one hand. One handy. One arm is on the board, so he's like.
See, he insisted.
Yes, you're in the guild hall.
So, Kiyome, I hope you don't fall out from this.
I guess I'm going to have to drink it as well. Is that what you're saying?
No.
I mean, I will.
No.
I'll probably do it anyways. But I want to see if he can actually hold it down this time.
Greg needs to be on sweat. He puts down a very small shot glass, pours an even smaller amount than what you're used to. It's a little bit more than a thimble.
I use prestidigitation to conjure a tarp.
A tarp?
Yeah, I gotta put something on the floor in case they, puke.
No, you can just presentation clean it up. Come on.
Yeah, but that's not as funny.
Primal magic!
It's a cantrip.
I know. But he takes the small bit, puts it to you, Kinara. You are specifically asking for this, boy. It is yours. I am not holding the young lady to it until you know. Because she's the one that said yes. You're the one that insisted on the challenge.
He'll just be smiling.
He slides it to you.
I will say a little prayer about the strength to overcome one's enemies. In this case, the enemy being the drink itself. Expend a divine. Damn you, dice box!
I'm on it.
Let's see.
It's not a 1. It's not a 1. It's a 16. Not the die roll, but my total is a 16. It's not bad, but I was expecting far higher.
Yeah, because I remember us getting like high 20s and you were still drunk.
You take the shot, put it down. Since it's a smaller amount, it takes a bit. And once more, a very burning. The burn hits your neck, and then the cold, and then the burn again of different kinds, and it's just like. But then it moves up to your brain, and you feel it. And
I wish I could use cat's luck.
Stomach.
I said I wish I could use cat's luck. But I can't. It's not a ref save.
Your stomach gurgles a little. Your mouth feels numb.
I can do this. Yeah, I can do this.
And that's when you pass out.
Anyway, what would I have gotten if I... Oh, okay. This dice is just rolling medium right now. Rolling all the medium. I'll take that roll, please.
Can I roll a reflex to catch him?
Sure. Yeah, actually, you don't even need a roll reflex. He just kind of... He actually plops straight into the desk, like, onto the countertop, just...
Oh, that's fine, then. I guess I'm next.
He starts slowly shifting off, but you kind of just push him back onto the counter, just kind of hold him there.
Hold on a second. You were saying, what's the line? Okay.
So,
I knew I could do it.
you're out.
I knew
Yeah,
I could do it.
I try. Chris Cole just shakes his head. I try warning them.
My
They
turn.
listen. Just stares at you. I'm sorry, what?
I just gave him those conditions to make him do this. I was going to do it anyways.
Good day.
This is your last one.
Watch you make it. Watch you make it.
Let's see, I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice. Let's pick the one. Let's pick one.
What's your bonus to fortitude?
8 plus 2 from an item. So 10.
How's an 8? Oh, what's your con? I forgot. Con 3?
Con is a 3, yep.
Yep, that'll do it. So 10, yeah.
So I'm gonna do it now. let's pick
Gives you
20.
Gives you the same amount. It's like a very tar-like substance. Griscoll looks at you, Alana's like, please tell me you don't want any.
Me? No.
Good. You're the small one.
So, Greg, I'm gonna tell you 4 dice colors. I want you to pick one.
No.
Damn it.
Pick and roll.
I got a flat 20.
Flat 20? First comes the numbing of the mouth, then the burning. Okay. And you're distinctly... You're thinking, I've got this, but then it also similarly starts... You start heating up and getting cold at the same time.
Actually, quick question. Does this count as exhaustion or fatigue?
No.
Damn,
It
that
is
would have
just
given me an additional +4.
Yeah, that would have.
Nope.
Yeah.
And you two, you also kind of just lay on the counter and just get
Am I still aware of my surroundings, though? That's my only question.
for about 10 seconds. You're not. Kinara isn't aware of his surroundings for about 15. So by the time you wake up, he kind of wakes up also. Especially with Griscoll putting some... You wake up to this really strong smell of peppermint and mint. Both of you wake up to it as Griscoll's kind of putting a leaf between both of you. Okay, I think that's suffice to say that I'm not giving that to you anymore.
Hey, now I did fine last time.
Did I make it?
No.
Neither did she.
Hey, I made it last time. Can't discount that fact.
Ah, but your criteria for this time, young one, was that you tried to make it. You didn't.
No, it was him. If he made it, I would drink it. I just decided to drink it anyways.
Kiyomi's a tease.
Your mouths are still a little numb, like not full azkebene. But you still have a little bit of a lift. Just the tiniest bit.
He needs to do this again.
Like you were able to pronounce
you're
not able to pronounce some S's, but it's like, oh. It will be bluff, Sarah. And as for Kid, he's like, actually, Kid is out on a mission, actually. Kid is doing his own thing. Other people, though, will try their hand, because they haven't lost to you yet. However, Zalasha... anything you want to do, Triss?
No, I'll just watch the poker game. This seems like it'll be more interesting than the puke contest.
He wants to get
Hey, we didn't puke.
Surprisingly, they didn't puke. Like, though you do both feel somewhat nauseous after that, but nothing's coming of it.
I didn't have anything to eat, so I could puke anyways. Actually, that might be worse.
No, you would have dry heaved.
Exactly. That might have been worse.
And Zalasha's actually downstairs and will join you for that one. A few other people, some people you've met before they join in as well. Phooey. And let's just do 3 other d20s.
Also, Eric, I'm disappointed. No reaction to the broom jokes.
Honestly, I wasn't looking. I was not looking at Skype when you started.
Joke just for you.
The one time I wasn't looking. No.
Zalasha will actually take the pot for that one with a 21 for bluff.
I'll join the next round if there's nothing more around.
Actually, her bluff would probably be like 25 or something like that. With a 25 bluff, she takes the pot. Net 20. Whew. The other people, Zalasha.
If I stand behind Zalasha, can Sarah cheat?
Hmm?
If I stand behind Zalasha, can Sarah cheat because my mask has the shiny property, so her cards are showing?
Is that why I nat 20'd?
You know what? Sure. I'll have that happen where
Zalasha's T, right?
The twins are cheating again.
Zalasha's is aunt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're calling her auntie. How would you like to? Because you will have to kind of go a little bit lower in order to get reflection properly to Lynn. How would you like to do that, Len?
Tying a shoe.
No, that'd be too low.
You could probably angle your face just down.
Well, I figure if he's, trying to stay out of the way, so he's probably, leaning back against the table behind where the game's happening. Or the wall. So leaning back and cocking his head accordingly.
I just put a magnifying glass between them.
Well, it's not... as long as you know where to look, it should be there for everybody.
It's still a good... It's the whole fact that it's a good ways off of
How about a perception
reflection.
check?
Tell you what, how about I make a sleight of hand check to know where to stand?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Quote Bill Murray, it's all about knowing where to stand.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20. The twins are showing their inner gypsy.
You know what's gonna happen if we get caught, though, right?
She knows us. She knows our family. She'll be cool with it.
Can I roll a sense motive to notice this?
Sure.
But that's sense motive or perception.
I think perception.
Perception,
That's
actually.
like you're
Yeah,
looking
perception.
for something.
Damn it. This is going to be worse.
I found my secret for the mask. It's totally for shooting at cards.
I got 24.
But
that doesn't beat a nat 20.
Reflect like this.
Along with her bluff things, no, it will not.
I basically get advantage versus gauge attacks.
No, I'm not trying to the bluff game. I'm talking about what he's doing specifically.
Oh yeah, specifically with his thing, his nat 20 combined with the 6. Wait, how much was he? How much are you total? Just curious.
Dex is currently that, so 25.
25. What's your total perception?
I got 24.
Off by a hair of you. Like you thought you saw something. Like you think it's a tad weird of what Len is doing, but you're like, who knows? Like for the slightest bit you think, but you're like, The last minute you're thinking that. You for the nat 20, you kind of lean on her chair and try to seem to be passively just watching the game, because since it's implied that you're kind of family, she doesn't mind the presence. And at first she thinks nothing of it, but after Lynn's very handy, just very well done play of just knowing when to call, when to raise, and all that. She, and after you start collecting, she kind of re-notices your presence.
Sense motive check?
Sure. For your end?
Well, I was more thinking, does Tristan at least get a chance to bluff it away before she just automatically gets in on the joke?
Bluffing would be what? I didn't know it was doing that. Not, me just...
Oh no, stand casual.
That's like the sleight of hand was the stand casual.
Yeah, the sleight of hand was stand casual. If you wish to make it... Hold on.
Dun dun dun.
I'm just surprised she's noticing right away, that's all.
Well, she's also incredibly experienced.
Ironically, the soundtrack is must be on board. The track is Kill the Filthy Pirate. I'll wait.
I'm sorry. It's just that apparently we had a flyer fly by, and also I did make her perception check though.
Okay. That's fine.
Admittedly, it was no nat 20, but still, it was pretty dang out. She just looks between the both of you, is like, and just smiles like, I don't know. It's like, oh, fair.
Is the family getting it?
She murmurs, fair enough.
Lynn will look over and be like, another round?
I'll move.
Why don't you join us, Lynn?
He doesn't feel like losing money to Lynn.
To this game.
Was Kiyomi getting involved in the game?
Yeah, is Kiyomi getting involved?
I changed my mind. I want to keep my money.
Everyone's so afraid of playing me in poker. I'm kind of offended.
Do I see that Kiyomi has changed her mind versus just not being interested?
I'm just fiscally conscious.
You see this?
Yeah, I actually will say, never mind. I'm not going to play.
I will walk past Kiyomi towards the poker table and give her a kind of confident, sly look, though it's clearly tainted by the abyssal drink that
it's slowly
Still can't outdrink me.
It's slowly wearing off, but it's still there.
What did she say? You still can't outdrink me?
Yeah, apparently.
All right, so who's
now,
playing?
I'll take a seat at the table.
Zasha will deal you in.
What's the ante? What's the ante?
Usual 5 gold.
Okay. Sorry, that drink still has a kick to it. Okay. Okay.
I'll join.
Alright, so first round was like first round lost to Zalasha. Maybe raised once or twice. Let's go with 30 gold was the pot last time, so you would have
And I won the second pot.
Yeah, so you would have won your money back and then a little bit more. Let's go with 40 gold.
Okay.
Being in the water. No, that's fair.
That's what I thought it was. Like, she was fine being on the boat, just don't put her on the edge if she can avoid it.
That's fair.
Alright.
Okay, so give it a little bit more dynamic, just a little bit. We'll have three rounds. It's either we'll use bluff to raise or call or fold. How's that?
So just roll bluff 3 times.
Yeah, and you can decide at any point to just fold.
Or y'all can just play dice poker.
I will. Oh, no, character skill, man.
I mean, unless you want to play dice poker, like basically.
I'm fine with this skill.
Yes.
Yes, for Gwent.
Yes for Gwent.
Zalasha actually points. We have that over on that table over there.
Next time.
Len is gone. He's off to play children's card games.
I'm joining Lynn, actually.
You said it was bluff to raise?
Yep, bluff for base. So,
okay.
Record your result for the first roll. Good luck.
Ooh.
18 total?
Yep.
Damn, 32. What's your bluff?
My bluff is 14 without doing things to modify it.
How
And I
many
rolled an
ranks do you
18.
have in it?
Say what?
It's his
How many-
charisma.
How many ranks do you have in it?
I have 4 ranks in it, and it's a class skill.
And he has a crazy high charisma.
And I am charisma.
So, what's your charisma?
Finally, it gets revealed. You want my charisma modifier or my score?
Both. Well, and the modifier, the score.
24
You have a +6?
plus 7.
Jesus.
That's not surprised no guys have hit on me yet.
Well, remember, it's also force of personality, so you may not have crossed over into...
Yeah, plus there's the whole way of when you talk, you're like, hey.
That's how you talk too manly.
But don't worry,
That makes me
you'll-
question my character because I have a 5.
But there's also something in me said that charisma is also not just straight looks, it's also how you carry yourself and how you talk.
And it's determination and stuff like that.
It's kind of like it's like what they said in Bad Company. I had a cousin who looked like Sasquatch with a voice sounded like honey.
However, I have to be careful not to stand in front of him, or else he'll get catch his own reflection, and we'll never be able to go anywhere. He'll be like Ryoko from Tenchi.
Okay. So for the first round, the first 4, the first 3 all fold. So Lasha's gonna keep holding. What would you have wanted to do on the first round, Kalesh? You can raise, fold if you want, or raise or call.
I would raise, but instead of gold, unless people are going to force me to raise with gold, I would have raised with crafting a free potion of their choice, provided that I actually had the means to make it.
Interesting. It's like that's before we keep rolling. It's like that's actually a lot of gold, son. Free potion. Looks at the two of you, since you're the only 2 now playing the game.
Well, Gwent's available. I'm gonna play Gwent.
Yeah. You'll play Gwent. It's just that with the poker table. I'll call with a spell book of either of your magics. Essentially, she will provide whatever spells you need. Like, you won't have to learn spells. She's basically, you can learn those spells, but she's basically providing the entire spell list for that level.
For the purpose of the potion.
Yes.
Okay. And this was round 1.
Yeah, that was round 1.
Wow.
You all are getting ahead of me. But at this point, I don't think it matters. Okay, so 1d20. Let's go with a bluff. Okay, so second round for Zalasha.
Oh, did I even beat her for the first round?
Oh, you did.
Oh,
First round you beat her.
I wasn't sure because she sounded really badass with that initial roll of that you made her do. I was like,
oh no, this is the second roll actually. So
Haha, she tagged me for the second roll.
So second round, again, Kalash.
Damn, plus 12.
And then, finally, last round, Lynn is 23, 19,
Damn it!
24.
Oh!
That's a lot. So Asha takes the pot at the end, though. The other three had already kind of faffed off after the fold. For the perception, sense motive foretells. Len. Well, actually, sense motive is kind of a general gist. Perception would be tells, I guess. Does that make sense?
Well, sense motive, I know, includes like tells and ticks and body language when you're checking for bullshit, because that's
true. I guess in that sense it would be sense motive.
Oh.
So sense motive for keeping tells. So for the last round though, Zalasha does win.
Yeah, I was, trying to do it for multiple games.
Yeah. Yeah, the tell.
Lynn will be like, see? Everyone thinks I'm all that, it's scary to play me. I lose, see? Too bad Kid isn't here to prove it. But, I can lose. It does happen.
Okay.
She'll shake her, Shalash's hand and be like, good game.
Good game. Good game.
I'll give her a bow.
No bowing here. We bow to none in these walls.
Okay. I will give her a hand
So-
gun.
Good, there you go. Both of you lose probably 20 gold.
Ha! I can make that up, no problem.
Mm-hmm. And apparently for Kianara, a potion. Which she thinks about is like... She thinks about it for a moment, and then her eye glimmers. I'll get to you later.
Anytime, ma'am.
Just get in contact with his altar boy.
Okay, is that for Gwendolyn?
No, that was my sense motive.
For...
Studying the poker table.
Were you playing poker?
No, I'm watching them. I'm observing them.
Okay.
I'm observing them now, so that if I play them later, I have a better idea. Because this way, I don't have to worry about the game. I can just focus on studying their tells.
Okay. That's pretty good. Lennon Kalesh, give me a bluff check to see if you can beat his sense motive to see if you can hide your tells from him at that moment. And I'll roll for a slash. You could tell Zalasha's tells.
Here we go. Oh no!
Flying D20 alert.
Well, this thing has really been putting me on the lower end of the dice. Which is very unfortunate.
Ooh.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
It's all a question of if he can tell his sister's tell, which this will be interesting.
You see, this roll that I just made right here would have been fucking epic.
What'd you do?
I rolled it again just to see what would happen, and I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Is he trying to tell my tales?
He's trying to tell everybody's tells, and it's kind of a general thing. So a bluff to kind of you're basically hiding your tells from everybody at the same time.
Do you remember the movie Maverick, Sarah, where he was sitting at the poker table and just spent the first hour losing so he could learn everybody's tells?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, so I have it for later reference.
Except he's not playing.
Well, right. Because this way, I'm hoping if I have to do sense motive on people later, it'll be easier because I've already learned your...
Yeah. That'll probably give you advantage.
Or something, yeah. I don't know what it'll give me, but I figured it would do something. Because I'm actually taking the time to learn them versus just casual. Playing up the intellect aspect versus the, natural, BS sense my sister has.
Yeah.
Right. What is your total, then?
Hey, I watch people and learn their stuff.
Yes, but you do it more naturally. You do it more intuitively. Len is actually taking the time to do it, like the academic, I'm studying my prey, versus you're just naturally good at it because you have a high wisdom type.
Let's put it this way. He's playing his character.
Right.
Well, it's the two sides of the coin. She has the more, performer...
Instinct.
Yeah.
Instinct.
She's got the instinct. He's got the smarts for it.
And when you put their powers together, you get Captain Planet.
That was my point. Is you can do it instinctually, where I have to actually take the time to study you like a book.
I like books.
Oh, I love books. I actually literally have a library in my house. Gives me +2 to stuff.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's Lynn's bluff?
Oh well. I blame that damnable drink.
Well,
Wait,
you still have to roll to beat me. I'm
Yes.
hoping to
I get
yes,
it.
just
I get
roll
still kick
a
my ass.
normal
No,
bluff.
but the character like, okay.
I'm sorry,
I
Tristan.
know, yeah. I'm
What'd you
fine
do?
with it, man. I'm fine
Nat
with it.
20.
Nat 20.
That's great, but this is a contest, so your total is what matters still.
I just find it funny that the dice tower
Didn't my Nat 20 give me something?
was awesome until today.
22. Now, if this was diplomacy, it'd be a 26.
Wait, is this a bluff?
You told me it was a bluff.
Yeah, to counter his sense motive.
Yeah, you said it was a
Yeah.
bluff.
I thought you had more bluff than that. Okay.
No. See, currently
She's a diplomat,
she has
as I recall.
she has a sense motive of 16, perception of 10, but her diplomacy is 6, and her bluff is 2. She's not a great liar.
Yeah. Sarah's keeping up her sense motive enough to get past my shit.
I'd say she senses other people's bullshit, but if you ask her to bullshit, she has to go to somebody else.
Okay.
It's a work in progress, but right now I'm playing her. She's not a great liar.
She's
Okay, that's fair.
you send to make sure they don't get stiffed on tips.
Yeah. For that, for Zalasha, she would have. You can tell that she kind of. Now, when she gets one of her better hands, she kind of puts her kind of in her, just unconsciously kind of outlines her right ear, and if it's kind of bad, she kind of covers her mouth. For Kalesh,
It'd be my ears.
his ears and a very slight movement of a tail, probably just like slightly, but mostly it would be ears. And for your sister, it was very hard to tell at first. Very, very hard to tell. But it was the fact of this. Through all her shenanigans and traveling that she has done, she keeps changing her tells. Here's your nat 20, Sarah. Basically, you keep changing your tell of Whereas one round you'll do one thing constantly and then switch it to another. So against Lynn, you'll get a small bonus, but not as much as you'll get against other people.
Awesome. This also means
But
I check you for doppelgangers.
Pretty much. But is that fair, Sarah?
I'll take it. I like it. I'm curious what my tells are, but yes.
Yeah, it would be different things. I don't know. It's whatever you think it would be. Like, for the first round, you would have done one thing for, like, the first one half of, like, first part, round one, and, like, first part of the second round, you would have done one, and then switched it, and then switched it again. I don't know. Maybe it was crossing your legs or something. I don't know. As for that, though, does anyone want to do anything else?
I would try to drink that drink again.
Nope.
If I see Kiyomi try to do that, I would go over as well.
No. Griskel returned it to the cellar, and where he has done things. Sweeping. Very strong.
Can I diplomacy him to let me do it?
You may attempt.
Okay, I will attempt this. No laugh. I crit fail. Yeah, I don't do it.
What was the roll?
Exactly what I guessed it was going to be.
What was it?
I said I'm going to do this, and I'm probably going to fail. I'm probably going to crit fail, because that's my luck today. And I was right.
You crit failed?
Yes.
You know what? Seeing, depending what a crit fail is, I will try afterwards.
You go up to Griskel, kind of try formulate thinking, kind of.
I tried to find a reason.
Try to find a reason. Also, try to think that since he seemed apprehensive about it, you kind of prep yourself, kind of giving yourself that look that you've used before, like on nomadic trips of be kind of looking like a star, like please. the puppy dog eyes, and since you're a kitsune, you can almost pull it off naturally, but you kind of pull off a more sad fox, which is like, no. As I said before, that was the watered down version, and the more you have, the worse it gets. So no.
I'm going to keep asking until he gives me some kind of alcohol.
Kill me. I'll walk over. Kill me. What you have to do is remind Griskel just how powerful being a bartender can actually be. He can't be swayed by such things as sad looks. Or
you're not getting any either.
Then we'll walk up and order a drink that's super strong.
Oh no, she's doing it.
I didn't say it was that drink, I said it was a strong drink.
Crystal, you gotta do it to her. She's part of our group.
No. I don't have to do anything.
Do it.
Young one, I do not have to do anything.
I'd rather not. I don't need to be, drunken off my ass. Thanks.
I'm not that drunk.
Would an electrum
That's what the drunkards
change your
say.
mind?
Trust me, I've
Say-
been around
say again,
plenty of
Dave?
drunks in my day.
Would an electrum change your mind?
Oh, what?
An
No, like
electrum-
seriously, what are you saying?
Really, it's a coin type from a different system, but I'm gonna try to lie my ass off.
Oh dear lord, he's lying right next to the two people who have sense motive.
I was about to say, roll sense motive.
An electrum. My dear grizzled human, a coinage from a far off land, not seen here. I imagine in ages, considering the length of time and crust that was on the coin whence I found it. Made not of gold, not of platinum, but something even more exotic. Can I go bluff?
Oh my god.
Sure. And if you want to see through,
Swiffer,
Kina's vibe.
sweet interest.
I'm gonna call him out if I notice it.
Eric, I will post my rolls to you privately. One moment.
As they should be done in contest.
Was it /WG? No, there should be just /GM.
yeah, it's
Slash WGM.
yeah /WG
Forward slash,
/WGM or slash yeah
I can never remember which.
Yeah. yeah it's the one that you use with dates.
I say the one on the numpad.
Yeah, then I'm bad.
I redeemed myself, Greg.
This is hammer time.
I like this escalating thing between me and Kiyomi.
Nah, you're just lying. I'm gonna call you out on it.
You speak in
Hold on.
Does Sarah need to put hers up?
Yeah, I got something I'm telling him. Hold on.
That's where we discovered she was using a slitted shot glass and has been pouring it down her cleavage the whole time.
Do I get a bonus on noticing? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you trying to play up the Prairie Cleric now?
As you
out of
go
character,
on-
sure. In character, nah.
As you're going about this, Griscoll's eyes never leave you. His face is very plain, very calm. His eyes kind of flick over to Lynn real quick. Oh, well, moves to Lynn and the Kiyome. They all listen to you, kind of put their cross their arms, kind of look at each other. It's like, and at that point, Griscoll puts down his glass and says, "Kinara Kalesh, we are firekeepers of knowledge. It is our job to find lost things. I would have heard of an electum before this. I will give points for trying. But no. All three of them saw through that. Kiyome with a nat 20.
Damn!
Lynn with a 33.
Shit!
Told you I could see a sense motive like a boss.
Well,
My
no,
total
the
was
respect to go against me.
34, by the way, because
And-
of that 20.
Griscoll with an insane bluff on top of a nat 20. of 36.
So he should have had a 35 because then it would have been 33, 34, 35. That would have been perfect.
Really good, guys. Really good.
Oh, and also Lynn doing a nat 20 of +6 sleight of hand to tell the barkeep he's lying.
I'm not shabby at this, so good on you guys. I am happy it took ultra high rolls to see through my shit.
Yeah, because that was a good roll, but that all being said and done, he's like, I can get you strong drinks, however.
For what's worth, guys, 32. 32.
So we had 32 for 34, and if Crystal got a 35, we would have had 32 through 35.
That's how we would have had a straight.
No, 32, 33, 34. Yeah, 35. Yeah, but I was straight.
I was tempted to amp the roll, but I was like, nah. Not
today. It. But, yes, he gets you all some kind of drink. As you're speaking, for those that want a strong drink, go ahead and make a fortitude just for shenanigans' sake.
Oh, now I roll a good fort save. I see how it is.
So what did we accomplish in that session? Oh yeah, we took a job, and then everybody else spent the rest of the night comparing the size of their dice.
Fort save, you said?
Mm-hmm. Fort save.
Hey, there's nothing else to do until we ship out.
Not disputing that.
Greg?
Yeah?
Nat 20 plus 7. Critical roll dice, man!
Oof.
I know what dice I'm going to pick for this. I'm going to pick my RDI.
I really want the new crit roll dice. They're really pretty.
By the way, while we're drinking, I'm eyeing Kiyomi to see how she's taking her drinks.
Let me pull out my special die. $28.
Yeah, all of you are able to handle the liquor really well. Just enjoy it as basically mead or anything like that. But when it's really strong stuff, very hops flavor for those that wanted it. Sake for anything, and everyone's taking it pretty well as Len is off on the side playing Gwent to his heart's content. But as you're continuing drinking, Griskel will actually ask about Sunwine because he's honestly curious about it. And I assume you'll basically give him a general description, speaking of it.
Yeah. I'll give him the general idea. It will, of course, be couched in the ritual that he knows it to be for, like, the crafting of it and such.
And during the time, he kind of asks what it tastes like. By the way you describe it, I imagine there's some kind of enamorment and religious undertone to it.
Yeah.
So by the sign of it, of what he's asking you, he might be replicating it, but he won't be doing the full religious undertone to it. Simply finding a flavorful similarity. That way you can enjoy it yourself, but not become sacrilege, essentially. And he will eventually ask you before you leave if he's able to come up with a similar taste. Does he have your permission to do so, since it is basically your kin's drink, since it's your deity's drink, essentially?
If he can find a way of doing it, without using all of the sanctified ingredients, sure.
Oh yeah, he won't use the sanctified stuff. He's going to try to get as close as he can without the, without sacrosanct.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, guys, whenever this comes up, the ability to channel, let's see, if you have the ability to channel positive energy, your levels are treated as 2 higher for the purposes of channel energy, and you may reroll any 1s on channel energy dice to heal or deal damage for a full 24 hours after drinking. That'll be terrific.
Nice. But with that, if anyone doesn't have anything really to go through, you all will sleep the liquor and other drinks off in the night. Take whatever shipments and rations you need, and board Gale's ship, greeting you in the early morning with a light fog rolling on the ocean. He greets you on board the Pride of the Rovers and sets sail for the port. Set sail for a port south of Oaks Hall to send you to the mainland.
Pride of the Rovers. That was what I was missing from my notes. Thank you.
Pride of the Rovers.
And given the time, I'm guessing that's where we're stopping since it's a logical point.
Correct.
Yep. I do have a question. I take it it'll be a multi-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use that time to I have a few language slots since I did increase my linguistics last time. Can I spend some extra time with shoot? I always have a trouble pronouncing her name. I mean, I have it written down. Asira.
Asira. Yeah.
To kind of more deftly learn her
Sign language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a sign language or is it a special kind of thing?
She just kind of shrugs and is like, You take it that it's kind of her own flavor of hand signs. So it might not. There is a somewhat universal hand sign hand language, but she kind of has her own that she does. Which she does. She goes back and forth.
Yeah. Would I need to note this down as something different then?
No, it's basically it would be like a dialect.
Okay.
You would be learning basically her dialect of things because it's specifically hers and it's more elaborate than anything.
Gotcha. Oh, did I notice that it didn't pop up in the thread, so I don't know if it actually happened. Did I ever get around to giving her the circlet of charisma?
You did not.
Okay. Then as a basically a thank you for the language lessons and whatnot, I would bequeath it to her then.
Mm-hmm.
Made that a while ago.
Mm-hmm. You promptly receive a full glomp onto the deck of the ship, crashing onto it. She may be, and she's a rather small half-elf, but she's squeezing the ever-living heck out of you. You're finding it a little hard to breathe. And with that, we will end for tonight.
I'm also... You okay, Greg?
Yeah, we're good.
I just wanted to state, I would be at that ship in my human form.
Okay. Alright, so, I know tonight was mostly RP and rather short. But what I want to think.
I actually enjoyed the little bit of downtime. I mean, like RP downtime, not the literal month. It would well, it would have been nice to get to the mainland. That is completely our fault for
Farting around in the tavern.
Yeah, that's not on you. That's us. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. It felt like a little bit of a break when compared to that large battle from last time.
Sometimes you just need a shopping episode.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to kick back and relax. Alright.
Yeah, my
Sure.
my dice are all over the place. I still find this funny. I know why it's because of my class, but okay. Fortitude 9 kind of makes sense. If you look at the background of his particular religion. Will 10 makes sense. Devoted person. Reflex 4, and I'm a cat.
Sometimes it be like that.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Hey, I'm 866, so at least you're better. A lot of those things.
Now, actually, if you want real abysmal, hold on.
Although I will say I do have a conditional con/fort save versus exhaustion and fatigue.
Yeah, so do I. Endurance, right?
No, mine's specifically exhaustion, fatigue, racial.
Ah, okay. Nice.
So if I take endurance, I would have a +8. Oh dear lord.
If you want bad, my swashbuckler duelist, level 8, reflex 10,
Awesome.
fortitude 2,
Okay.
will 2.
What?
How do you pull that off when almost every class gives a +1 almost every level?
No, they don't. It's +1 every 4 levels.
Yep. Alonze. But yeah, swashbucklers get the good thing of charmed life, where they add their charisma to their saving throw. It's nice. Admittedly, it's a few times per day, but most of the time they can do it a lot.
Mine goes up every 2 levels, and in some cases every level.
Yeah, well,
Various
that's because
areas.
it's a scald. But yeah, so yes, there's a lot of threads that can be done, but with that, by the side of it, everyone did enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next adventure is going to be February 8th. Which I may or may not be doing things for, I don't know.
So it may be more than 2 weeks.
Maybe, I don't know. 'Cause that day is my birthday, but I don't know.
You should at least
Happy
go
birthday.
have some fun and go drinking.
No, I don't drink. I don't drink. There we go. Wait, no. February 8th. My gosh. There we go.